Hi everybody and welcome back to another tutorial from my Simply series range of books. So today I'm going to be taking you through Old Time Rag from my Simply Jazz, Blues and Rags book. If you want to know where I got the book from, there'll be a link coming up above my head now, or there'll be a direct link in the description bar underneath this video. So if you want to know how to play Old Time Rag from Simply Jazz, Blues and Rags, then please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is play it all the way through for you, then we shall go through parts of the music. So that was Old Time Rag. This is fairly simple and fairly straightforward. The rhythm is probably the most important thing that I would need to address. Because it's a rag, you've got that kind of syncopated rhythm. It was very similar to Ragtime, which was the other piece in this book. In fact, it was pretty much the same rhythm. So it's a short, long, short, 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 short. Short, long, short, 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 short. It's important that you do that second note in every bar longer than the rest. Because it's going to give you that rhythm. It's going to give you that kind of syncopated rhythm, I mean. That's, to be honest with you, that is pretty much it. It's very, very repetitive all the way through. The last little bit is exactly the same as the first little bit. You've got a different section in the middle which repeats, apart from the last whole note or the semi-breve at the very end there. There isn't really anything complicated going on with any of the fingers. Just that the second finger on the A string for a G needs to be in a back position. In other words, you've got the first finger and the second finger needs to be jammed in next to it, not stretched, so that needs to be back. Just make sure that your third fingers are high enough and your third fingers are exactly on the line, so that when you hit that A on the E string, it's going to give you a nice A. But other than that, fourth fingers, where it says to put a fourth finger in, my advice would be to do a fourth finger, because that way it stops the string crossings, which means that you might hit other strings on the way around. It keeps it can make it a little bit untidy and not so neat sounding and clean. And not only that, a fourth finger keeps it all on the same string as well. So just make sure that you stretch your fourth finger and have your fourth finger in its correct place there on the, when you need to have it on for the E or for an A, that kind of thing. So that's pretty much it with Old Time Rag. It's quite simple and straightforward. Last one in the book. So I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check in the description bar underneath. There'll be a link to all the other videos that I've done, Simply Gypsy, Simply Jigs and Reels, Simply Country, Simply Romantic. They'll all be underneath there. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next book series.